Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the newest album from Moor Mother, Circuit City. So this is the newest full-length album from the poet, musician, songwriter Moor Mother, who I guess at this point can do just about anything, as the last few projects that she's been involved in have jumped pretty severely from genre to genre. Her noise rock band Moor Jewelry released one of my favorite records so far of 2020, True Opera. I'd highly suggest giving that one a listen if you're into noise rock. And her last album under this name, Analog Fluids of Sonic Black Holes, was a really engaging combination of noise, hip-hop, and electronic music that pretty much lived up to the title of the album. Now, on Circuit City over here, she's collaborating with multiple different musicians for a avant-garde free jazz theatrical piece, which jazz isn't a genre that she's a stranger to either, as she's also a part of the collective Irreversible Entanglements that released a record this year as well, which is pretty crazy. Now, I mean, I guess I should mention, I'm in no way a trained jazz musician, so I can't really speak to anything that's going on in this record on like the music theory side of things. But jazz is one of my favorite genres, period. I really enjoy listening to it. I mean, I guess my approach is, more by feel, and that's led me down the paths mainly of free jazz, as I find it to be the most engaging and exciting. And as for the playing on Circuit City, to me, it comes off hectic, a little more disorienting at times. You know, some serious 2020 vibes going on here. But there's also some added instrumentation from electronic instruments that I am not entirely sure which ones are used. But, you know, in my head, I kind of picture her standing in front of that big UFO space tower thing that's on the cover and playing that or something. But that added flavor does really make this feel like a more modern jazz album. And as for her vocal performances on this release here, they're pretty haunting as well. Her vocals are pretty towering over the mix, and a lot of the narrative that she's speaking about is centered around public-private ownership, housing, and technology. All of this supposedly set in an apartment complex that's owned by a major corporation in this world that she's created. And I guess I'm guessing, as the title of this record being a nod to the failed technology company, kind of mirroring what's going on in the world today, that things just don't really feel that they're going right. I'm not entirely sure on that one. And this album is separated into 4 acts, with the third one being a little more tame than the first two, but, you know, the tension is built and released multiple times, all of it concluding in a really exciting climax in Act 4. And I mean, the saxophone playing on this release did stick out to me, especially on like the first cut, the way it opens up, how it's really hectic, paranoid, a lot of tension that's built in them. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I just like really enjoyed this release. I found it to be really engaging, and I highly suggest checking it out. And with that being said, I'm feeling an 8 over here on Circuit City. Now, over on Moor Mother's Bandcamp, there is a limited vinyl release that's up for sale on Orange, which looks really cool. There's multiple different pre-order packages you can choose from, so I have links down below in my description box if you guys want to grab that. Highly suggest it before it sells out. And if you have listened to Circuit City, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and share, and if you want more content from me, hit that subscribe button. Peace.